The Holiday Home. This story was reported by a family from Ohio and investigated by local police in 2009. The Harmon family, a couple and their two teenage kids, rented a remote lakeside cabin for a week during summer vacation. The rental listing was beautiful. Quiet lake, pine trees, no neighbors for miles. Exactly what they wanted. The first 2 days were perfect. On the third night, the father, David, woke up around 2 a.m. needing water. He walked to the kitchen in the dark and noticed something odd. The back door was unlocked. He was certain he'd locked it before bed. He locked it again and went back to sleep, assuming he'd simply forgotten. The next morning, his daughter mentioned that she'd heard footsteps in the hallway during the night. Slow, deliberate footsteps that stopped right outside her door. She assumed it was her dad. David said he hadn't left the bedroom after getting his water. They brushed it off. Old cabin, old floors, strange sounds. That evening, David was cleaning up after dinner and opened the cabinet under the kitchen sink for a trash bag. Inside, neatly folded, was a blanket and a small pillow. He called the rental owner immediately. The owner went quiet on the phone for a long moment before saying, "We've had complaints before. We thought we fixed the problem." David demanded to know what that meant. The owner finally admitted that 6 months earlier, another rental family had reported finding a man living inside the cabin walls. The property had a crawl space that ran the entire length of the house, accessible from several hidden panels, including one behind the cabinet under the kitchen sink. Police had investigated but never found anyone. The owner assumed it was over. David hung up and gathered his family. They left within 20 minutes, taking nothing but their keys and their phones. As they pulled out of the driveway, his son looked back at the cabin. One of the upstairs windows, in the bedroom none of them had used, had its curtain pulled slightly to the side. A dark shape stood behind it, watching them leave. They drove 4 hours straight without stopping. The terrifying thing about this one is that it's a reminder that sometimes the danger isn't supernatural at all. It's already inside the house with you, and it's been there the whole time.